Hello folks, it is 6:50, just turned 6:50 p.m. on Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. I'm going to turn you around and let you look at this. The good Lord is saying good evening to us right here. There you go. We thank you, Lord, for being in our day. We thank you for helping us all day and being with us and guiding us, for smoothing out the rough parts and for helping us through the rough parts. And we have a YouTube person that we're thinking of, a guy named Moto Giant, and I'll tell you what happened, but we ask for you, Lord, to please smooth his days, because he's been through some rough times recently, and he made a few mistakes and they bit him, and hopefully he can get better. So we're going to turn you back around here and we're going to have a talk. Alright. Let's see if I can get myself in frame here. Okay, well, here we are. It was a good day at work. Man, I was busy all day. I'm gonna turn this a little bit. I was busy all day. I had this guy named Rich was with me, and Rich is an old school experienced installer, and man, it was a lot of small jobs, but they all got done. Everything worked out really nice. And this day here, I was driving home and it actually rained a little bit, and I thought it was going to be awful, but the good Lord is really awesome. And I was in here, I cleaned up the dishes from the weekend, and I fed the cat, fed Knucklehead, and petted her for about 10 minutes, and I said, you know what, I gotta get out here. I gotta get out here, let the wind blow. I gotta put some more bird seed on the picnic table. I went to Harbor Freight because I'm gonna have to have some help from somewhere doing this paint off of this ramp that I got here. And I went on YouTube and I found out how they're doing it. They're using angle grinders with flat discs, and they're having good experience with that. And I have experience with them a little bit, but not much. But I went and spent some money today. I'm going to show you all later about that, but that's not what this video is about. This video, I just want you to go over to a guy's website called Moto Giant and just click on it and just look at what he's going through. Moto Giant he's like 45, 50 years old. He's just a regular old guy, and he loved his motorcycles, and I think it was last Thursday, was having a wonderful day, and he just wanted to go for a ride, a short ride somewhere, and he had a sleeping bag tied on the back of his motorcycle, and it came loose, and it got tied up in the back wheels of his motorcycle, and it threw the bike over, and it just tore up his feet. It just tore up the bottom part of his legs and his feet, and he's going to lose. Now today, right before I come out here, I looked at his website because he was scheduled to have an advanced cut of his leg. He lost, when I saw it today, it looked like he lost his whole right foot, and on his left foot he lost his big toe, and all of his toes are wrapped up, so they're probably tore up pretty good too. It's something that when you're riding a motorcycle you always got to wear your gear. Now, I'm always a big proponent of wearing helmets, always. And then when I wear a helmet on a motorcycle, I always wear a full face helmet. And the reason is because I don't want this to hit the handlebar. I don't want this to hit the car that I hit. I don't want this to hit the asphalt. Once you break this is a very complicated part of your body, and it has nerves, it has hinges, it has, muscles and tendons and all kinds of crap that makes it work right. And it's a beautifully made device and has to be protected. That's why I wear a full face helmet. Now, Moto Giant, unfortunately, he's pretty obvious that he was wearing, probably if he was wearing a helmet, he was wearing I call it a bucket helmet. It's kind of common to what Harley riders wear or cruiser riders wear. It's a open face helmet that just covers the top of the skull. As far as his feet goes, he said he had motorcycle riding boots, but they were a hassle to put on, and he wasn't going to be riding that long. And unfortunately, now he doesn't have a foot, and they are going to cut his leg in the middle of, he has his leg down to where his top of his ankle is, but they're going to cut his leg in half between the knee and the ankle, so that they can fit a prosthetic to his leg. And the reason they cut the leg shorter is because they can then make a very strong joint between his leg and the prosthetic device, so that he is stable when he walks. And it's just heartbreaking. The whole thing is heartbreaking, because this guy, it's one of these things where you go, why does this happen to nice people? And he got careless. I mean, you can say that. I mean, he got careless. He rode away with his pack not secured, and it got tangled up in the rear wheel, and it threw him down. And he's got probably about a year and a half, 2 years of getting used to that prosthetic. Because what happens with prosthetic devices when they put them on is, first off, they have to cut the leg, they have to prepare the end of the leg, they have to flap the skin over. There is a healing time, and then there is a scarring time. A time for the bottom of the leg to become tough, the skin to become tough. And then they have to fit him with a walking device and stuff like that. It's something you never want to have to go through, but a lot of people, unfortunately, who go to war have to go through it. Some people who are in car accidents in small cars. A lot of motorcycle riders, unfortunately, who get hit in the side or fall on the road and aren't wearing heavy riding boots in their gear, they suffer with that. Some people, a lot of diabetics, unfortunately, also suffer with that. Unfortunately, with diabetes, it tends to be an advancing condition. It's like they take the toes, then 6 months later they take the middle of the foot, then 6 months later they take the ankle, foot to the ankle, and it just keeps progressing if the diabetes doesn't come under control. So. But in Moto Giant's case, he was having a great, fun day, and the absolute worst thing that could happen to him happened to him. He had a massive motorcycle accident, and it landed on both of his feet, damaged both of his feet. His face is all scratched up. I mean, I'm amazed that he doesn't have a fractured skull. last Saturday they were talking about doing the surgery, and then they just decided, nah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. There's no hurry to do this. We can wait until Tuesday, and I just saw his video. It looks like they've rescheduled it for tomorrow, and then they'll do their. It's a whole professional thing that they do when they prep a leg for prosthetic, and it's not just. It's just they don't just cut the leg off. They cut the leg, and then they have to flap the skin, and they have to go through a certain amount of things to prep the leg so that when it heals and it scars up and it gets tough, and they can put the cup on it that the person has control of how they walk. And he actually is very blessed that he lives in America, and that I grew up with a guy whose entire life was helping people get prosthetic devices. He built them. He made them. And he and his family have a heart of gold. They really do. So we wish Moto Giant the best. It's been a beautiful day for us here, and I've told Moto Giant's story to many people. I myself was thinking about getting a motorcycle, but even before I saw what happened to Moto Giant, I've been through a lot on motorcycles, but the scary thing is, honest to God, is people on their phones in their cars. They're just not paying attention. They just don't see you. And they bump a fender on a car, you just replace the fender. If they bump somebody riding a motorcycle, they could kill them. They could put them in a wheelchair for the rest of their lives. I mean, I don't have any intention of being sitting at a stoplight and somebody, texting somebody, and they just slam into me. And there's another part about that too, about motorcycles. If you are in bad conditions, suppose you get caught in the rain, it's dark, your taillights have a tendency to disappear into the taillights of the vehicle ahead of you. Especially if you're wearing dark clothing, and I see so many riders wearing black, and dude, you can't do that. You've got to, because the human eye, the way that the human eye registers closing distances, is that it sees something getting bigger. And the way that works the most efficiently is they see something that's very visible, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and they start slowing down. But if you're got a little tiny tail light, and you're wearing a black helmet, and you're wearing a black leather jacket, and you're wearing black riding boots, and you're wearing black riding pants, and all you got's that little light, people just don't see you. So we wish Moto Giant the best. We thank the good Lord for giving him a chance to actually walk again. Because this could have been way worse. It really could have. And we don't, he could have fractured his spine. And if that would have happened, we wouldn't even be talking about what he's about to go through. But thankfully, he was protected. Thankfully, he gets a second chance. Thankfully, he's going to get, we hope, his prosthetics. We hope that we pray for him that the good Lord brings him through his surgery, and that he gets to have some fun again. His girlfriend, it might have been his wife, asked him, said, are you going to get on a motorcycle again? He said, listen, I'm more worried about walking again right now. And he laughed. He was talking about the prosthetic limb. He says, yeah, I looked at the catalog, and you know what I'm going to get? I'm going to get the hairy Bigfoot leg. That's what I'm going to get when I get my leg. I'm going to get the hairy Bigfoot leg. So he's got a good sense of humor. He's just a normal Joe that relaxed. I always say it. You can't, people trying to get on me about the way I act about in certain situations. I never relax. When I'm in places I've never been at, I don't relax. I'm not hyper. I just don't relax. I'm very aware. When I'm doing something that could potentially injure me, I'm not relaxed. And he relaxed. He was enjoying his day, and it bit him in the ass hard. So we wish him the best. We hope he gets better. I hope you're having a great day. This has been an absolutely magnificent day. I got my happy little Javelia here. And I just can't. I just can't believe how much damage he did to his feet. I'm like, how in the hell does that happen? I've had lots of motorcycle accidents, but all depends on the bike he was riding too. I've never rode a motorcycle that weighed 900 pounds. And some of these Harleys and some of these Hondas and some of these big cruiser bikes, they weigh 900 pounds. And if 900 pounds comes falling over on your leg, and there's a sharp edge that's at the front edge of that 900 pounds, it acts just like an anvil. It acts just like a meat cleaver. So, just a damn shame. I wish him the best. We want him to get better. And he's going to be, he's posting. I hope he keeps posting, because we want to see him get better. We want to see him doing his physical therapy, get his new leg, get up off his bed, and we wish him the very best. Now, there are no guarantees in all this. I mean, there's no, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. We have to be patient, and we have to let the doctors work and the nurses work, and he's got to do the right thing, and we got to hope the good Lord is watching over. We know the good Lord's watching over him. The good Lord was watching over when he had the accident, So we just wish him the best. So, I mean, the lessons in this is real clear as far as when you're doing risky things, you got to check everything. I mean, you got to check everything. Oh, sorry. You got to check everything. I mean, I've got to the point now when I'm walking out of my car, a lot of times I'll walk around my car, I'll check my tires, crank the car up, I wipe off the mirrors, and I wipe off the passenger side windows if it's misty so I can see through them. And I've got to the point now where I'm backing out. When I'm going down 95, I used to, when traffic would come up on me and it would start, gathering around. What the blank was that? Cool. Well, I can go change my underwear now. Awesome. Hey, look at this. I need to show you this. Look at that. That's my little knucklehead. That's a little knucklehead. That's Poopy. What you doing, Poop? That's a little Poopy. You should have seen her out in the window when there was some of her friends running around in this yard. She was from window to window, up to the back window. Sometimes they come up on the front porch and through the glass. They have their little powwows through the glass. But anyway, it's a wonderful day. It's just peaceful. It's not even hot now. It's like God, it must be 60, probably 67, and there's no real breeze, and it's just real nice. And it feels good to be, healthy and free and be out where you can enjoy it. Because I'm telling you, when you're a stupid kid, a stupid young man of 18, 19, 20, and you're doing stupid things, and you're looking at long times in the slammer. And you're like going, yeah, maybe I don't want to do that shit no more. Maybe I don't need to be doing stupid shit like that, you know? Daggone two mosquito killers flying, making more mosquito killers. But anyway, I just wanted to shoot this video for Moto Giant to encourage you to go over there and look at his website, his YouTube website. And you can use what happened to him if you have some kids that are being foolish with their motorcycles. You say, look, this ain't no joke. You know, this guy wasn't even driving stupid. He was just enjoying himself, and he just missed one thing, and then this happened. So we wish him the very best, and we hope he gets better, and we hope the doctors and the nurses and everybody, we know they're going to do their very best, and we wish him a really, really good recovery. You folks have a wonderful day. I'm going to sit down here. I'm going to turn this video off. I'm going to sit out here and I'm going to listen to that freight train horn, and I'm going to listen to Vietnam over here, and and I'm going to enjoy this day and just relax. You folks have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday and a wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you on another